Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a dessert recipe. Woohoo! I am extremely excited about this because this cheesecake is two of my most favorite flavors, raspberry and white chocolate. Like anything that's raspberry and white chocolate, I kid you not, anything I see in the shop that says raspberry and white chocolate, I'm the first to pick it up. I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that love raspberry and white chocolate as much as I do, especially a lot of my family members. So if you would like to know how I made this, pretty simple actually, you know, there's not much steps to this at all, then please keep watching. Okay, so you will need 200 grams of digestive biscuits, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 400 grams of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 60 grams of butter, 100 grams of white chocolate, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 284 milliliters of double cream, and that is that full pot. You will also need 50 grams of regular sugar, 30 grams of icing sugar, 150 grams of raspberries, which is this whole box. You also need an 8-inch baking tray thingamabob. You could use a silicone one, which I'm using, or you could use one where the base comes off the bottom. You'll also need a piping bag as well as a toothpick, and I'm going to leave all of the measurements and things in the description bar down below, because with desserts, if you go wrong, you go wrong. So I'm going to leave it down below, so check that out. And all the measurements I've just mentioned in the clip before, and they will be in the description box as well. So now I'm going to add in regular sugar. I have not got the gas on at this point. We're just going to add in the ingredients and then put the gas on afterwards. So now in goes the lemon juice. Let's give that all a good mix. Okay, so now I'm going to add in the raspberries. You can choose to use fresh raspberries or frozen raspberries, but I just think fresh tastes a lot better, so fresh it is. At this point, you want to put the gas on to a low heat. And just keep giving everything a mix. We basically are making the coulis that goes inside right on the top of the cheesecake. You know that fancy design you see on top of the cheesecake and stuff? I don't know whether mine can turn out as fancy. You guys will obviously know because you've probably already seen a picture and stuff. But I don't know whether it's going to turn out as fancy. And if it doesn't, that's what I'm telling you at this point. That's what I was attempting to do. So you want to carry on mixing this, and we want to bring this to a boil. And once this has been brought to a boil, we then want to leave it to simmer for 5 minutes. But at the moment, what we're focusing on is squashing and mashing the raspberries. So make sure they're all nicely squashed, and then you'll see that it will start to come to a boil. So you can start to see now that it's coming to a boil, and that's exactly what we want. And at this point, the mixture will start to look and feel a bit thick, which is bang on what we need, and this smells amazing. So now that it's been brought to a boil, we want to leave it to simmer for 5 minutes. So put the timer on 5 minutes, make sure it's only 5 minutes, and leave that to simmer on a low heat. And keep stirring it in between, we don't want anything to burn. So after 5 minutes, this is what you'll get, and this is the consistency that we're looking for. Rather thick. So you want to turn that off the gas, and that's when you know it's done. And you don't want to let it cool or anything. You want to go straight ahead and sieve this. Put it through the sieve so all of these little pips and stuff come out. So get a sieve ready and a bowl ready, and let's go to sieve. You then want to put your biscuits in a bowl. So that was 200 grams of biscuits. And then just start mashing them. So once you've finished mashing the biscuits quite fine, you want to add in the melted butter. Again, I have all of the measurements in the description box, so make sure you check that out if you're confused. And it's pretty simple. You just add in melted butter and stir, and everything should start to bind together. Obviously, you can break your biscuits a bit more finer than this. I just like mine a bit chunky, so that's why I've left mine chunky. But you could do it by hand or put it in a mixer if you really wanted it really thin. And then what we're going to do is get our mold and put in all of the mixture and basically spread it around and flatten it as much as you can. Once that's done, you want to put that into the fridge and move on to the cream cheese. I've melted the white chocolate in a bowl, and now we're going to add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of double cream into the bowl. Then just give everything a good stir. The reason I say 2 to 3 is because your chocolate might be a bit thinner when melted, so you might not need as much double cream. It all depends on the type of chocolate you use, really. Pour the remainder of the double cream in a large bowl, and now I'm going to give that a good whisk. This shouldn't take that long because double cream whisks really fast. It was a fact I was shocked to know, because I don't know why. You wouldn't think that cream whisks that fast, but apparently it does. So just keep giving that a good stir. Whisk, sorry. In another bowl, you want to add in the cream cheese. The only thing, guys, I hate about making desserts is the amount of washing up, because as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 bowls, and it's essential that your cream cheese is at room temperature and not too cold, otherwise it will be extremely hard to mix with the sugar. So now you need to make all of that nice and smooth. So get a spatula if you've got one. It works better than a spoon. If not, find a spoon that's rather flat. And now we're going to add in icing sugar. And I hate icing sugar for the fact that it creates a lot of mess everywhere. And when you're fasting, you should close your mouth because the icing sugar will get inside your mouth. So now add in half a tablespoon of lemon juice, as well as the white chocolate mixture thing that we made before. Now you want to add in the double cream and fold this into the mixture. So my biscuit base is set. Make sure it's set, please, before you put this on top, otherwise you'll seep through. And now we want to add in all of the lovely cream cheese, white chocolate, double cream mixture thing that we made. Once you've evenly distributed all of that cream cheese, now is the time to add the coulis. So I've put the coulis into a piping bag, and I'm making dots in like a spiral shape. Take your time with this. It doesn't have to be that neat, to be honest. You can just make big small dots. We're gonna get a toothpick anyways and marble it all out. Right, so you want to get your toothpick and then just basically do that to make a swirl like design. Anywhere that you see gaps, or if the coulis is not like stretching far enough, you'll understand what I mean when you do it yourself. Just add extra coulis in those gaps and then just carry on doing that until you make a design of your choice. It doesn't really have to be neat, this part. I don't think so anyways. I think cheesecakes look nice messy, especially when you get them from supermarkets and stuff. They're not exactly really neat. So yeah, just carry on doing that around the whole of the cheesecake, and have a tissue to hand as well, so if your toothpick gets dirty you can just wipe it on that. So once you finish designing your cheesecake, you should get something that looks similar to this, but even if it doesn't, it's okay. It's just for you to eat. Like, you can make any design you want. You don't even need to go this professional. Just like splatter it wherever you want to splatter it. And now you want to refrigerate this for at least, I'm going to say 2 hours, but probably more dependent on the strength of your fridge. Preferably if you could leave it for more than a few hours, that would be perfect. And if you could leave it overnight, that would be even better. But 2 hours, I think, minimum. So guys, once the cheesecake is out of the fridge, it should look something like this. You're able to tell how well your cheesecake is made when you take a slice out of it. And if I remember, what I'll do is I'll add a clip towards the end to show the slice, or add a picture or something at the end to show the slice. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to subscribe, check out my other videos and enjoy, because to be honest, I only regularly upload in Ramadan. So enjoy me whilst I'm here for 30 days. And yeah, I'll try my best afterwards as well, but I try really hard in Ramadan to get these recipes up for you guys. So it would mean the world to me if you guys subscribe to my channel and share my video with your friends and family. And until next time, bye.